Hi, Sharon Danley here with another 2-minute tip. This week it's this Ginger Rogers styled vintage hairdo with canacolon hair and a scrunchie. So what I'm going to do is use this shorter piece that I made and I've turned it into a rope. And I'm going to make it reminiscent of the Ginger Rogers 1930, I can't remember the year, but I think it was the gay divorce. No, it was top hat. Take a look at that. I'll put a picture in here to show you what I mean. So I'm going to make it fairly, quite a bit like how it was designed for Ginger Rogers. Now, of course, you can do all kinds of things with this. You can have a side part, a center part, have it all back, whatever works for you. But I'm going to take the try to be a little bit more reminiscent, and I'm going to do a center part. And then what I'm going to do, because my hair is thin and fine, and of course I have my bumpet and my hair piece in, which is a short one because I don't need it to be any longer because I'm adding a piece down at the bottom. So I'm going to be using that handy dandy scrunchie. You know how great they are. Okay, so I'm just going to back comb this because my hair is thin and fine in the front, and I like to use this back brushing brush, and then I use my fingers and then just comb over lightly, just the top layer, and then I'm going to gather it all in the back for a low ponytail, and then I'll straighten out what needs to be straightened out as far as lift and that sort of thing. And that's the wonderful thing with back combing. Not only does it give you height and volume, but it gives you the moldability. Now when I put this elastic in, it's a small one, so I'm only going to go in twice. I've got this little knob to put my hairpiece on. Okay, so let me take a look here. I want to lift this a little bit because I need height and all that stuff. And fullness for me is essential. Now where my hair lies flat a little bit there on that one side, I'm just going to put a little spray in, hold it for a second, and that will lift it up, because as I said, I'm trying to make this more reminiscent of the look of that day. So take the little braid or rope in the center. I'm going to place it exactly where I need and grab a couple of, well, just one bobby pin. I'm going to place it in here. Then I'm going to take this side and put it over top of my hair and use another pin to hook it into the back here, like so. Then I'm going to take the other side and put it with another smaller bobby pin, if I can ever get it out, and place it so. So, looks like a bit of a rat's nest, but that's okay because we're going to cover it up. Let me just check and make sure. Okay, so you get the idea. So now, to make life real simple for myself, of course, as always, I'm going to use my scrunchie. Let me just grab a couple of long pins here so I don't have to turn around. Make sure I'm centered for you. Okay, so I'm going to place the scrunchie over top, like so. Stretch it to one side and place a long bobby pin or a roller pin going in this way. Then stretch it to the other side and another long bobby pin or roller pin going in that way, tucking the ends under. Let me just kind of get a look at that. You know, that's pretty close already. You just might want to place maybe a few hairpins to hold in certain aspects of it. Now when you come around to the front, you can squish and mush and twist and turn or do whatever you want. But isn't that fast and simple? Oh, and here's something else I discovered. Mine was a little bit shiny at first. So what I did was I used baby powder and I went over top of it. And what it did was it helped the darker gray to lighten up. And you know, it all worked really well, and it smelled good too. So that's it. Another use for the Kanekalon hair that is reminiscent of a vintage look that was classic throughout the 30s, and very simple to do with a couple of hair pieces. And you know, when your hair is thin and fine, this is an excellent approach to hair. When your hair is growing out, it's another excellent approach to hair from light layers. Or when you're embracing your gray, it's another excellent approach. These idea of using these hair pieces just makes your life easier, because if you're busy at all, and even though I'm retired, I'm busy, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing my hair and makeup, but I still want to look my best. So that's it for this week. Move over, Ginger Rogers. There's some new tap shoes in town. Fast, easy, and oh so chic. We'll see you next time.